Hello, children. This is Linda Turner again. I'm coming to you today to talk again about what it means to be a missionary. I love being a missionary, and I'm hoping that many young people will raise up and go out to other nations in the days to come to tell them about Jesus. I have a Bible here, and I'm going to read to you what Jesus said, just one of the many passages that he talked about going to the nations. This one said, Jesus came close to them and said, "All authority of the universe has been given to me. Now, wherever you go, make disciples of all nations." Oh, notice he said all nations. His desire is that everybody would know what he accomplished for us through salvation. Go to all these nations and make disciples of them, baptizing them in the name of the Father, the name of the Son, and the Holy Spirit, and teach them to faithfully follow all that I've commanded you. And never forget that I will be with you every day, even into the completion of this age. Isn't that a great promise? You know, Jesus, he always tells the truth. So a missionary goes from their country, here's the flag from the United States, to another country. And I have flags of all the nations of the world. And I love the nations. And wow, I wonder if you could ever guess how many nations I've been to. Think about it for a moment. But I'll tell you, I've been to 154 nations, telling about Jesus, preaching in churches, doing children's meetings, or going to orphanages. And you know, I showed you my little suitcase before. So today I thought I would show you some of the things that I have brought back from other countries. This right here is a little horse called a Dahlene horse that I brought back from Sweden. And years ago, my family and I moved to Sweden so that we could work in the former Soviet Union, going into a nation that had been very closed up and was suddenly opened, because God said, "I will open what no man can open." And he put Russia in my heart when I was a little girl. I remember very carefully. Here we've got a little doll. This is from Russia. And you can open her up, and she's got like maybe 10 other little dolls inside of her. This also is from Sweden. I love this one. This is from Russia, and there's a whole group of these soldiers. Someday I'm going to go to the city where they're at and see them. This is one of my very favorites, and this is from South Korea. This is a mom. She's got a bunch of apples on her head, and this is her little baby girl right here. I love collecting these things because it reminds me, this is from Mexico, right here, and this one is from Europe. I don't know if it was made there or not, but it's a European man. Here's one from Africa. Isn't that beautiful? I just love these things. I love looking at them. I love remembering what happened when I went to those countries, how people gave their heart to Jesus, how people were healed in their bodies, whether they were small or older people. Nothing is impossible with God. Jesus said that. He said, nothing is impossible with God. And then he made this statement, and nothing is impossible to those who believe. What does it mean to believe? It means that you have opened up your heart, the door in your heart, to Jesus, and you've let Jesus come in and be your Lord. I thought a couple other things you might enjoy today would be my favorite hat. I love this hat. I think it represents from South America somewhere. They're so much fun to see how other people dress and their customs, but the most important thing is that people are the same everywhere you go. Here's one from Siberia. It's full of fur to keep you warm because it's very cold there. But the good thing about it is that no matter what it's like in these nations, Jesus is always with us, and he will take us in, he'll bring us out, he'll open doors throughout the world that no man can open. And the key thing is, what do you do with Jesus in your heart? Today is a good day to open your heart to Jesus and make him Lord.